When Tidewater Telecom built Lincoln County's first fiber-to-the-home network in 2011, we knew we were starting a project that would take years to see through. 9 years later, we are proud to have connected more than 2,000 Lincoln County homes to our blazing fast, open fiber network. But that hasn't dimmed our vision to connect all of Lincoln County. Learn more about the power of fiber optic internet at tidewater.net.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four! Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and it's away we go.
Hey everybody, it's Wuzzup time.
It is Wuzzup time.
It's Wuzzup time again. I'm Larry Sidelinger. He's the mayor of the Mills. We got Dinah Dave behind the camera. We got TV Toby here on the floor. He's just taking a little rest here for the time being because he's been a pitter all morning. But anyway, Bobby, what's new in the Mills? Anything new? Any ice on the pond?
No ice in the pond, a little bit on the lake. I'm hearing about these guys going ice fishing.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
It's crazy.
You know,
I mean, I got no sympathy for anyone who
Anyway,
falls through
yeah.
because there's no ice.
Yeah.
Pemaquid was all open last week. I took him down for a walk.
I tell you,
down
they,
at the campground.
they should recommend life jackets for ice fishing.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
I'm thinking so. Speaking of fishermen, look at the front page. Congratulations to the
Boy, there's
fishermen.
a cast of characters. Chuck Plummer,
Oh, yeah.
Louis Kelsey, Thurlow, Sonny Lehman, and Tim Alley.
That's a cast of characters
Yeah,
right there.
and they were the South Bristol Fishermen's Co-op. This year is 50 years old, but the story of how they started it
it's
on
pretty
a
cool.
shoestring.
I can
And-
remember because I was digging clams. I just come back from Massachusetts, and I was digging clams and whatnot, and the co-op was getting started down there.
Yeah.
It was a pretty interesting story. Evan did a great job with that.
Yeah, he did some they gave him some background
did.
stuff. You know, M.W. Sewell in Bath, they installed a fuel tank on credit. Mm-hmm. You know, and here's a fuel company installing a tank on credit.
And the shrimp
Four
company.
guys.
The shrimp company. They
Rockland Shrimp Company.
They put up the capital to install the dock and took a little bit off all the shrimp.
And they paid it off as time went on.
Yeah.
And so now, I mean, they got a valuable piece of property there.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
It's servicing lobstermen.
Oh, God,
and they're selling lobsters to the tourists.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
So, I mean, that's a cast of characters, and it easily could have competed with this week's cast of characters, who is Crystal McLean.
Crystal McLean.
Another Bristol name.
Dinah
for sure.
Dave tells me she's a Bristol Mills celebrity.
Yeah?
She worked at Deb's Diner when it was Bristol Diner a long time ago, and she's done everything. She's done a lot of stuff. She went to Downey School of Massage. She now has a massage business right in Bristol, and so anyway. But they said she's just a happy gal.
Yeah. She's got. It provides creative care for mind, body, and soul. I could use a little bit for all three of those things. You think?
Well, you should be a client.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Anyway.
I see Hartwood. 20 years, Griff and Joy have been at that.
Wow.
Bringing plays. I've never been to one of their plays.
Oh, their plays.
Good though. I mean, I've heard nothing but positive about
them. Griff he's got a talent for putting a twist on it.
Yeah.
You know, different things. But the thing that strikes me, I know a lot of young people who have, they've turned a corner. Griff takes them under their wing. He puts, they build sets, they paint. Some of them get into acting, never did any acting before.
Our friend Steve French does the voice of the Imaginary. He started down there.
There you go.
Doing these plays
right.
with him.
So good for them. 20 years.
20 years. As we know, 20 years.
Yep.
As you know, Bobby, 20 years in business is a tough deal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Bristol School Department head Darren Carlucci, he gave the spiel on the new addition to about 25 people attending the presentation. They've picked their contractor.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, who is it there, Larry?
Somebody from Portland area.
Optimum Construction out of Portland.
Peaks Island there.
Yep. No, Peak, I think.
No, that was the
Peaks
consulting.
Yeah, Peaks was the designer, and Optimum Construction's going to do the work.
Yeah.
And they're coming in at about $6.5 million.
$6.5 million bucks. Good for them.
Yep.
I see Edgecombe's lost another school select board member.
So anyway,
Yeah, Ted Hugger. I didn't know that the cod COVID sold.
Yeah.
You probably knew
Yes.
that because you're the real estate guru.
yep.
Yeah?
And Ted and his wife sold that.
Couldn't find a house to buy over this way.
Yep. And they have now found a house in
They have?
Damariscotta. And
did
that's
they?
why he has to resign.
Okay.
So anyway, the law says you have to live in the town, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, still owns a motel up in Camden.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, gee, so are they down to 2 selectmen? 3? They got to
Down to 1.
Special.
I think they're down to 1.
Special election, April 15th.
Yeah.
Come on, Edgecombe people, you got to go out and elect
Yeah,
somebody.
They have just one member, which is not enough for a quorum, obviously. But this fella Tommy Harris down Booth Bay, he's still missing, huh?
Jeez, I guess he's been missing since January 2nd.
Yeah, 10 days now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Big
knows?
fire down in Bristol.
Yep.
When they
and-
turned the power back on, it melted everything and caught it afire.
Oh, yeah.
They had the
The
power out
surge.
with
Yep.
that storm there.
Madomic Middle School, they got 2 safety threats in the last 30 days. So,
Crazy.
what is it with this? You know, the people are, I don't know, these people got nothing to do. They got to call in threats to schools. So, I don't know, Larry.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I can't. It's above my pay grade. Yeah.
What's
Damariscotta.
TIF? Tell us what TIF is.
TIF is the tax increment something or other, financing, I
yes.
guess. And they get some kind of, I don't know, loan from the feds, I guess,
Yep.
to build sidewalks.
Yep. Well, that's just in Damariscotta, it's sidewalks.
Tax increment financing,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
it's
it means.
sidewalks in Damariscotta, but it's for other projects in other
It can
towns.
be, yeah. It
And,
can be. I think somewhere in the paper I read here, I think Newcastle, or maybe it was Cassett, was got some of that TIF money too for something.
Well, there's my buddy Red. He's making an announcement that the fish market is closed.
But the fish market's going to open up because I knew the new owners.
Good,
It's going to open right back up again, right off soon.
fantastic.
Yeah, and they'll do a great job with it
Yeah,
too.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So now this Elder Power, this is a great organization. It's you know, when people need care and the family members aren't available or they're not capable, they have to have somebody taking the reins on that. So anyway, Elder Power is going to move from the Cheney building over to across from Hannaford's, the old chassis development.
Yes.
So anyway, Carol Richards runs that, and so anyway, I know there was a situation. I know a family. They lived in Hawaii. The brother was living here. He needed to be taken care of, and they took care of him
Yeah.
right to the end.
Yeah.
And so anyway,
Yeah. Newcastle's new fire truck is a grant for rescue truck.
so they got an old ambulance there. They're going to buy a new ambulance. The old ambulance serves as a rehabilitation truck, and they're going to buy a new one. The grant was from Stephen Tabitha King
Oh yeah.
Foundation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I see the Lincoln County Sheriff Office. They stole one of Jason's deputies down here.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Well, he feels that he's going to get for his future in law enforcement. He feels it's the right move for him.
Yeah.
But
moving up.
Speaking of ice fishing, the Great Salt Bay Community School 8th graders, they're going to hold an ice fishing derby. It's going to be on February 12th. I think hopefully they'll be all right.
Going to have to get a lot colder in Bend, Bobby, because it's going to warm right up again tonight.
Yeah.
Thursday night. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
50 and Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tomorrow, Friday.
50.
50 degrees. Crazy.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That snowman, he won't last long, that rain tomorrow.
Boy, they had a nice little bash over there at the Historical Society. You see that? They had a potluck luncheon, and so they had, I'm sure Calvin was in his glory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and buffet. Calvin was the host. He hosted the luncheon and escorted people over to the buffet.
Talking all the way.
He's the ultimate maitre d', Calvin.
He is absolutely ultimate.
You know, think about that. if you opened a restaurant in Damascus,
That would be the guy you'd want.
You'd want him right at
He
the
could tell
front.
you the whole history.
People would never get seated.
No.
You know?
No.
There'd be a backup at the front door, and he'd be talking about the old building
He'd be holding
on
court.
Elm Street.
He'd be holding court. Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Lincoln County Historical Society, they got a couple of gals that are going to give lectures, Kate McBreen and Amy Cathan. And Amy Cathan's going to talk about silent witnesses. It's about some botched trials in early New England. I'm sure there was. And
I got to turn the page on that one.
well, did you ever hear it? Well,
I
I got to tell you about Malaga Island. Did you ever know where Malaga Island is?
No.
Malaga Island is off the coast of Phippsburg.
Oh, yeah. Huh. I haven't been down that way too much in a boat. I've
Really?
always gone to Easton because it's much prettier.
You're going to bypass this Baker Road situation?
I am. I don't care about that.
Okay, well.
Yeah. I'm more interested in the massage thing over here in Waldoboro. They're taking new clients on.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good picture here in the Lincoln County News about the Boosters Club over there in Madomic Valley. They got hot dogs going, but I got to tell them that hot dogs are good, but they got to grill the buns. Just a steamy bun is no good. You know?
No, I know. No.
Cold buns even worse.
Well, you know, life's too short to have soggy buns.
Yeah, you don't want soggy buns.
Yeah.
No.
But the Boosters Club, those snack bars are keeping the...
They keep them going, boy.
Yep,
They do a lot.
Yep.
And they do quite a business, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the football, when they do the football, they've got second to none.
Yep.
Yeah, boy, they've got a great canteen.
Yep. So Millard Creamer...
Yeah, good story about Millard.
Yep.
Good picture of him there.
Millard's got a seafood shop there on Route 1. It's got the best crab meat going.
Yeah?
Yeah. If they have it.
If they have it, yeah.
Got a Waldoboro Library's not slouching. They're busy. They got some January programs going on.
Oh, it was Waldoboro that's going to use that tax increment funding there.
Yeah.
Over there, the board approved something.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's for different things. So what are they going to do? Project Champions.
Well, I can't remember.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Something
Whatever.
or other.
We'll move right along. Dresden's got a new town clerk. Alna's got a new town clerk.
Yeah, there's
all kinds of new stuff going on.
Introducing the town clerks with their pictures and portraits. And so Novboro
They're
Central
doing the
School.
PFAS thing up there, aren't they?
Yep, and they're supposedly their levels are over the state threshold by the level of 20.08 parts per trillion. And the state acceptable rate is 20.0.
I wonder if that's from all the stuff the farmers have put on the fields up there over the years.
It's according to people in the know. It's from everything.
It's for everything,
It's
yeah.
from everything.
Well, I'm not in the know up there, so yeah. Jefferson, they've got a solar farm moratorium sent to the select board. They don't want any more solar farms up there.
And all
Put a halt to them.
all you photographers, you can get your photo put on the front page of the chamber book this year. They'd like to see some photo submissions. Don't ask us to be a judge because we can't pick out of 12.
No. You know, Bobby, I had a New Year's resolution, and I'm not big on resolutions, but I was going to write at least every other week. I was going to scribble in paper.
Yeah.
We're now going into our third week, and I haven't put one word on paper yet.
Well, you could put 2 in next week.
I could, but I don't think
Good
anybody
luck
wants
with
to listen
that.
to me. I have all I can do to write one. I can't imagine writing two.
Yeah. Well, you need there's a few people out there, with probably nothing to do. You need a ghostwriter.
Maybe that's what I do need. Yeah.
All
Anybody
you
want to be a
gotta
ghostwriter? Come on.
I mean, all you got to do is put your name at the top.
That's all.
That's
all.
And anyway, there's probably a few people that could pound that out what you do in about 7 minutes.
That's right. It won't take that long. I don't do that much, Bobby.
Instead of 7 hours.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, people to people, free clothing exchange and healthy kids donations. That was a nice one they got. $550.
I like this engagement announcement. My friends Heidi and Scott Schott, their son Martin, went to Bowdoin, And then he went to, he was down in Rhode Island, and they were both waiting, him and his fiancee, Erin, they were both waiting for a job interview or something like that. But the clincher was, no offense to Martin, but the clincher was...
their wives in Noblesboro?
No, it says, anyway, one thing led to another, which is true. And O'Day, the fiance, made her first visit to Damascotta Mills in August.
That's right.
And that was the clincher.
That was the clincher.
Yeah, she said, "Oh my God, if I can get hooked in with a family
Yeah.
who lives in Damascotta Mills, I'm
Yeah.
all over this guy."
Yeah.
But anyway, they're going to get married in July, and
They're gonna seal
all
the deal.
her relatives are staying with me, and I'm going to
Oh,
be
they are?
I'm going to be the guest bartender.
Are you at? Are they gonna do it up on your back lawn where I
No,
got
they're
married?
going to up in there. They
up in
live
there?
across the pond. They're up on the hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, nice donation from River Company.
Yeah, I saw that.
$550 to Healthy Kids.
Yeah.
That's a nice chunk of change for Marilyn. Marilyn Bean, actually, you could take a couple lessons from Marilyn on writing. I mean, she pounds it out, but see, she does it daily.
Yeah.
See? So she only has to write a few paragraphs a day.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go daily.
Maybe. I was kind of reading that story that Nancy Holmes there in Nature about the December bark. I got one down behind my house.
Yeah.
He's been out there every night now, last week or so.
Yeah.
Toby and him would like to be friends. Or Toby would like to be his friend, but he's not interested in Toby.
You want to talk about this chamber meeting they're going to have?
Oh, yeah, they're going to have some kind of
January
a membership
18th,
meeting.
From 4 to 5. You can go to the chamber office, and Lisa and them will give you a chat on how to maximize your membership.
It's a good way for members to learn all the benefits of being a member of the chamber. It's
Yep.
not just being part of it.
What's
It's
available to you?
It's how you can be part of the whole scene.
Noblesboro's going ahead with their broadband grant application. Should be a no-brainer. Tidewater's right in their town.
Yeah,
And
they're going to use $50,000 of their ARCA money there.
yeah, how about retired clam digger Ernest Gensner?
Yeah.
You know him?
No, I know who he was, but I don't really know him.
He's got a 90th birthday party he
Yeah.
celebrated. And you still got the Union Fair poster contest. Now, you got your contest for the chamber booklet for photographers, and now you got your artists for the Union Fair poster.
And we had the Union Fair was the fellow, one of the volunteers from the Union Fair that does promotion for them was in the studio the other day. We were just talking, and they've got some really cool things going on. They've got some great music lineup,
Yeah.
and they've got a demo derby and all kinds of neat things going on. And they've moved it back a week, so they're like the third week in July this year. So they're the week before the Lobster Festival. So
Okay.
So I think we're going to do some more stuff up there, more sponsorship stuff, and.
They're going to have a Zoom meeting Thursday, January 19th, to hear Dr. Elizabeth Perakowski, and she's talking about the ski industry.
Yeah.
The ski industry could be, decimated eventually by
they don't get any snow.
climate change.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, and Saddleback just put a whole bunch of money in. Sugarloaf's expanding,
Yeah.
like they're expanding their facilities.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might want to. I want to think about it a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, my friend on the obituaries, Addie Poland passed away.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was a character.
Yeah.
And I really love this story that, speaking of Calvin Dodge, earlier, this nice story here by Calvin about Gary Pinkham and, Josh and John
Boy,
Pinkham.
that's some manual labor there.
Oh, yeah.
The three brothers and the father.
Yeah.
Boy, they could pound some wood out.
They sure could. And that
And they're
lot
still
is
doing it.
where my house is sitting right now, Bobby.
No kidding.
That's the lot they were cutting off. Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
too bad they didn't leave you a couple of cords.
I know it. Yeah, old David and old Blister there, that truck is still around. His son-in-law, Eddie Fawcett, has
Yeah.
that truck now. Yeah.
Restored it?
Well, it's not restored. They're still using it to haul wood.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Dougie Knowlton, I don't know young Dougie, but he passed away. But anyway, let's go moving right along. Big story there. But Chats of Champions, Laura Fortman. She's going to be talking down to the Porter Hall January 19th at 10 a.m.
Yep.
If you want to talk, listen to what she's got to say.
And how about Kellen Atticus, the golfer? I mean, this guy, what is he, 15? He's 15 years old. He won the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour's Eagle Creek Holiday Golf Open, and he set a course record. So he won the tournament, and it says, it's the largest junior tour in the country.
Yeah, he shot a 54 over 18 holes. That's pretty good. 7 birdies and 2 bogeys. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And how about this Huffnagel girl? She set the Lincoln Academy record for the 2 mile.
Yeah.
Audrey Huffnagel.
Yeah.
Boy.
And great basketball action this past week. If any of you missed them, go on to LCTV. We got some great games. Madomic Lincoln was a great game. Lincoln Oceanside, great game. Madomic Mount Ararat, really close game. There was not a bad one all week. So
Madomic beat the Eagles.
They won by 6 at Lincoln, and then Oceanside.
And they shut down the Hager kid.
They shut him down. Yeah. But and then Madomic just dropped a tough one up to Mount View the other night. Really close game. And so anyway. And this next week we've got Pink Night over in Madomic Valley. We got Marana Cook girls one night, and then Oceanside boys next Friday night.
Yeah.
So
There's this article here: Southport resident involved in a fatal crash. I saw that crash. I was going southbound over the Bath Bridge. It happened right at the end where you cross into Woolwich, and that one truck was towing a horse trailer.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't say anything about the horse.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know if there was a horse in there or not. The big brothers and big sisters of this area, they need big sisters, and very rewarding thing to do.
Yeah. How about this ginger pork, mushrooms, and broccoli? That looks pretty good there.
Yeah, that's right up your alley, Larry.
Ilga Harrington does that. The Thrifty for Good Food. All right, we're done section 1, folks.
Well, we got to talk about Bruce Poland.
Brucey's new fire chief.
He's the fire chief in Bremen, and he was given a badge by John Roberts, our Damascotta fire chief. And
Paul Smeltzer was down in on that one. And Casey Stevens was there.
There's a gentleman by the name of Tom Papel in Bremen. He was the Bremen Fireman of the Year this year.
Yeah, and Eric Teal, he's the new assistant chief. He got his badge.
If anybody wants to learn how to speak French or sit in on a French group, you can go to the Edgecombe Community Church, and they meet. I don't know when they meet. They meet
sometime.
Yeah, they 10 to 11:30 every Monday. You don't want.
I don't want to go to church on Monday. That's like, if you're going to go to church, you need to do it on Sunday.
Well,
Sunday's church day.
I guess they won't let you, they won't let you in unless you speak French.
Oh, really?
I don't even know how to. Well, you say bonjour.
Oui, oui. Is that close?
You say bonjour.
Bonjour, oui, oui.
Yeah. French to me was like champagne and mademoiselle. Those are the 2 words that I know in French. But
this was a nice article Sherwood wrote about the UPS driver.
Wasn't that
a great article?
I've heard more. Of course, I have so many people I know in Walpole and South Bristol. I've heard more about this guy.
Well, the interesting part I found, he come from Solon. Do you know where Solon is?
Solon's, where is it?
Solon's up above Madison, Skowhegan, just before you get to
Starks up in there?
No, it's right up on 201 going up towards Jackman. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, in the summer, he didn't drive back to Solon. He had a tent.
He had a tent down here, a camper down here
in
somewhere.
Washington.
Yeah.
So he had a piece of land in Washington.
But I mean, Solon's an hour and a half drive from here.
And the guy's driving. He's
driving all over South Bristol, Walpole.
12
then going
hours
back
a day. On UPS.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll tell you, 36 years.
Yeah, he
36 years.
Long time
delivering packages.
Yeah.
You have any Amazon packages that guy must have delivered in South Bristol?
No, geez, a lot. And I thought it was such a main story, he'd pull in and see Mackie Ray and where does this guy live?
Yeah, right.
He'd pull into Bruce Farron's, where does this guy live? That doesn't happen in today's world.
And he's also delivering to houses. He's got a key for their house.
He's got
the combination, or he knows a door that's open.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The Patriotic Club there in Bremen, they've donated some organizations. Waldeboro Food Pantry got $1,400.
Community Energy Fund.
Community Energy Fund got a couple $1,000.
And you know, I know you talked a little bit at one time in your life about beekeeping. And
I thought about it.
Yeah,
but
5 minutes. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I hauled a lot of bees. Hauled a lot of honeybees.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's something.
That was a lot. It
That's
was really
something.
interesting work.
Yeah, and it's not that great for the environment. Did you know that?
What,
Because
bees?
you're transporting diseases
Oh, yeah.
to
Yeah.
different parts of the country.
Yeah, but where are you going to find 1 million hives to put them on the blueberry barrens down in Cherryfield?
I know.
You know?
Yep. So anyway, you're going to be able to Knox Lincoln County beekeepers. There's a beekeeping group everywhere, but they're going to teach you. It's a 7-week interactive in-person course.
Yeah. How about this one-eyed owl over here at the Edgecombe Eddy School, the nocturnal animals visit?
One-eyed owl?
Yeah, he's got a one eye.
Yeah. Sounds like a rock band.
Willow. Yeah, one-eyed owl. It does sound like a rock band.
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
it?
your new rock band.
I think I'm going to get a rock band called the One-Eyed Owl.
And tonight, starting at 6:30, we got the One-Eyed Owl.
Yes,
Open
sir.
house at Center and Teaching.
You
for
hear it here
Learning.
first, folks.
Yeah. How about this warm-up night? At the Waldo Theater, First Baptist Church in Waldeboro they're gonna do a warm-up night on Friday, January 13th, and I
Gonna
guess
have a customized chili bar.
Yes, they
that
are.
might be kind of interesting.
Yeah, January 13th,
That's tomorrow night.
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Want some chili?
Yeah, maybe I need. Oh, it doesn't start until 6:30. I was gonna say I'll stop before I go to the ball game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got 1:48, Bobby. We got one more page, folks, to put you through here.
And don't forget the Boneheads for their.
Tomorrow night,
Yep.
down, and don't forget the cabin reliever fever reliever down
Yep.
at the Waldo.
Yes.
In a week from Sunday.
Yep. 2 o'clock, Larry?
2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. The Last Waltz.
They say The Last Waltz is the greatest rock and roll movie ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Yep, Martin Scorsese in his early career.
Yeah, it's a great show. And
Good.
Bobby Caldwell and the whole group of guys. Robbie Coffin, who plays Eric Clapton in that, is just a phenomenal lead guitar player.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun.
So
Timmy Sullivan,
we got
another phenomenal guitar player.
new director at Watershed, Liz Seaton. So I didn't realize the other director, the past director, was there 10 years. So anyway, Fran
Nice
Rudolph.
picture of our friend Jess Brightup with her right-hand gal there, Lisa Hannon.
Yeah.
Larissa Hannon. Larissa.
Yeah, boy, they do a lot of work.
Yeah.
They do.
This will be the first opening show at the Opera House I've missed in probably, because they didn't have it during COVID, but I went to like 8 or 9 of them, 7 or 8 of them. Quite a few of them right in a row.
How many they had now?
I don't know, 20 I think, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And the Community Coffee House, 28th of January, they're going to do a big thing down there.
Yeah,
Saturday afternoon.
down at Peace Gallery, alcohol-free coffee house, January 28th. And come on, come all, bring your
And that just
instruments.
about wraps it up, Bobby. We apologize. We put you through another 27 minutes, but we've done it again. And what you got planned for this week? Anything special?
No.
Nah, me neither.
Nothing special.
No.
You know,
So. I'm Larry Sidelinger. He's the mayor of the Mills, Bobby. We've got Dinah Dave behind the camera. We've got TV Toby passed out on the floor. He's coming too. We thank you for watching. Don't forget, next Sunday is the LCTV concert at the Waldo Theater, The Last Waltz. Just beginning of our fundraising campaign, so we'd love to have you come out, enjoy some great music, and we'll see you next time, folks.
When Tidewater Telecom built Lincoln County's first fiber-to-the-home network in 2011, we knew we were starting a project that would take years to see through. 9 years later, we are proud to have connected more than 2,000 Lincoln County homes to our blazing fast open fiber network. But that hasn't dimmed our vision to connect all of Lincoln County. Learn more about the power of fiber optic internet at tidewater.net.